Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to clean the needles on your Keurig K-Elite. So if your machine has stopped working, so say you try to brew a K-cup and no water comes out, it could be just as simple that your needles are clogged. You've got one needle in the bottom and one needle at the top. I'm going to show you how to clean those, and that could solve your problem of your Keurig not working. First thing we're going to want to do is make sure we turn it off, and we're going to unplug it. So we're going to do the bottom needle first. All you're going to need is a paper clip, preferably the ones that aren't colored, that don't have the rubber on them, just a plain old paper clip. So again, be careful. If you poke your finger down this way, that needle is sharp. But we're going to poke from the bottom. So you'll feel the bottom of it, and we're just going to pinch these sides, and then it's going to come out. You've got the basket here. Now see, that's what I was pushing on. There's not a needle there. The needle is down in there. So now that we got this out, we've got to take this apart. And the best way I found is just to kind of grab it and kind of just break it like apart. It's designed to come apart. It's a good idea to wash these out with a brush every once in a while, because they do get some crud kind of all around in here. It's just a really good idea to take these out, rinse these out, and clean these with soap and water really well. But take your paper clip. Now here's the port for the bottom. You're going to come from the bottom. Now the needle's not going to come all the way through, but you're going to be able to see it. See how I can see it? It's poking up right there. You can't really go down this way too good, but you can go up this way. Now take this over to the sink, and as you're doing this, run a bunch of water through this port. Just really flush it out. You may have some really bound up coffee grounds in there that just could be giving you all kinds of fits. And then that way that cleans that bottom one. So now we're going to put it back together. It's got these little ears, 2 little ears, and then there's 4 little spots for it to go. It really doesn't make it go this way or this way, 90 degrees apart. But just line up those little ears with those little holes, and then you're just going to snap it on. Now once it's on, you can't rotate it. It won't come off very easily. Now it's good to go. Now look, the needle goes at the top, and I can read the words, caution, sharp needles. This is how I'm going to put it in the machine. So here I've got the machine. There's these little ears, and then there's this ear at the top. That's going to go there and there and there. So I'm just going to put it in. I can do this all from the top. And you just got to kind of hold and push. You don't want to push without holding this, or it'll just close on you. But it should be nice and flush. Make sure it's nice and flush sitting on this lip right here. That's the bottom needle. Now let's do the top needle. Okay, so this top needle you can't take out. You've got to do it holding the lid like this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go sideways. There's this big needle. There's this big opening right here that you can see, and it comes out to the side. That side, and then you got to go at an angle that side. Then we're going to come up from the bottom. There's also 2 ports on the bottom that kind of go up and in. Now you can go into the tube. There is a tube that's on the other side of this needle. Now don't go real far and don't push real hard, but you can kind of clean it out that way. And then I can go in the back. I can just go straight in the back between those 2 ports. Now there's really no way. You can kind of squirt some water up there if you want, but the best thing to do is leave this open, and don't put a K-cup in here. Put it all back together. Close this, and just do a hot water rinse, or just a coffee rinse, like an 8 or a 12. What that's going to do is with no K-cup in here, you may have loosened those coffee grounds, and now it's going to shoot hot water and steam through here to kind of clean it all out. And you could also use, Keurig sells some rinsing pods that kind of foam up and kind of clean the area real well too. So those work pretty good too. But ultimately, you're probably going to have to get a paper clip out and just be really careful. It's something you can do, and it does need done once in a while. I've had mine clog up, and you think the machine's broke because it kind of sits there. You press the button, nothing's coming out. You're like, oh man, the pump's broke. It's all, and all it is a needle that's clogged. So if you got any questions on how I did this, leave them in the comments down below. Check out my other videos. I've got comparison videos with this and a Cuisinart. I've got how to descale it. I've got how to use a reusable K-cup. And I also show you a detailed review on how to use the machine. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe.